Look at the spectacular Keralian backwater. Hello, good morning and welcome to the channel. Welcome from Kolkata Airport. Today, 25th of December 2024, we are flying from Kolkata to Kochi. So we are flying from Kolkata to Kochi with Air India. We are also flying on business class. Our flight is at midday and we are now settled in our seats. So this is going to be another in-flight vlog. So we are going to share our in-flight experience with you guys. Because we are flying on 25th of December, Christmas Day, so they have given very nice Merry Christmas chocolate cake as well. And so that will be hopefully exciting. This is the first time we will be traveling in Kerala for next 1 week. Although I'm recording it on 25th of December 2024, it took some time to edit all these videos that we recorded in Kerala. You have watched our videos this time that we recorded in Kolkata, and also you have enjoyed coverage of Wooden Boat Festival in Hobart. That is an amazing festival, only happens every 2 years. So we managed to capture that. So it took a little bit of time. So now it is about time for Kerala. So please stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We are pretty excited to travel today, and we don't get much opportunity to travel in India. So we need to go somewhere exciting. So we thought maybe we should visit God's own country, Kerala. So we're going to share all our videos that we recorded and vlogged in Kerala, and we're going to share that over next few weeks. So please stay tuned. Join us while we explore extraordinary Kerala in incredible India. And look at this. This is another Indigo flight is going in my background. Kolkata Airport is pretty busy these days, and our flight is a direct flight from Kolkata to Kochi. Kolkata Airport is beautiful. I'm always fascinated with these handwritten Bengali characters on the ceiling, and this is really spacious. We have so many gates. Beautiful airport. There are so many things that you can eat. Fantastic. So this is our aircraft, and this is Air India Express, and this is the direct flight to Kochi from Kolkata. It's a Boeing 737. So we are now getting on board our Air India Express flight from Kolkata to Kochi this morning. It's a long walking road to the aircraft. So we have been waiting and walking for the last 15 minutes. Our flight is at midday, and we are now settled in our seats. First impression, the seats are pretty good, actually quite spacious. Very nice seats. So we are settled in, and as we'll be flying to Kochi, and it will take approximately 3 hours, so I'm going to cover all our experience, and we're very much interested to share this with you guys, and hopefully it will be a very smooth ride and experience will be very good. So we had this opportunity to fly on business class, so we thought maybe why not, and it will be a nice content because we never flown on business class before, and so let's see what happens. And hopefully Air India is improving, and it's going to be a good, smooth, fantastic experience. So Urima is now acting as a camera assistant, and hopefully this is going to be a nice smooth ride. And I have got 2 windows again, so hopefully this is going to be very nice vlog and in-flight experience coverage.
Yeah, it seems nice. We have flown a somewhat business class in Canada, but
WestJet.
But yeah, but that was like the normal economy class with the middle seat empty. We only had some nice food for business class, but flying actual business business class for the first time, so it seems nice. But I don't have anything to compare with. So until I fly another at time, this is the first experience. It seems nice.
And what can I say about the lake space? It is really, really big, massive lake space, and that's quite exciting. And we have got these screens, so let's try the English book. And okay, so we have got an air show option, a movie and music. Obviously, I'm not going to watch any movie for next 2-3 hours, but let's watch the air show. Right, so now you can see the map. This is our map. So we are flying from Kolkata to Kochi, and that's our flight. The map looks really nice. We're just given some water, so we have got 2 bottles of water. Tata Copper. Okay, and now going back to the map. So we are in Kolkata at the moment, and we'll be flying across India, arriving in Kochi. This is a very nice 3D map. The air show is pretty impressive actually. It's almost like Emirates one. So time to destination is 2 hours and 48 minutes. And so this is our air show map, and the screens are really big, very nice screens. And also to give you some perspective about the price, we paid about 15,000 Indian rupees for our business class, each of us 15,000, and that is in Australian dollar approximately 270 Australian dollar. So 270 Australian dollar, you can get a very nice business class for 3 hours on Air India, flying domestic in India. The vestibule is getting folded and we are ready to fly, or at least we are ready to taxi. We started taxiing. And so just to continue our conversation about the interior, just found that our trays are under these handrest. I think there will be some lunch served on business class, and I got that in my ticket with Hyderabadi Mutton Biryani. So it's going to be quite exciting, and let's see how that is. And I can do a mini food blog very easily, covering 2/3 length of India. And so the arrival time is expected at 3 p.m. So it's approximately less than 3 hours flight. When I was growing up in Kolkata, where occasionally I used to come to Dum Airport, that used to call Dum Airport. There was hardly any aircraft. There was a British Airways direct flight to London and few other flights, but very limited. So I used to come with my uncle and do some plane spotting. And look at this time. I mean, there are like 100 aircraft standing at the moment, ready to fly, and it's a 24/7 airport now, very busy like all other Indian airports. So the domestic flying industry has gone, I think, 1,000-fold increment over last 30-40 years. We are taxiing quite rapidly now because we're going on to the runway, because this is our turn and we'll be flying very soon, I believe. And this is Kolkata Airport. So goodbye Kolkata for this time, because we'll be flying to Australia directly from Kochi, and we're not coming back to Kolkata this time, but hopefully next year we'll be visiting again. As I mentioned, today is 25th of December, so we're flying on Christmas Day. Obviously, a few weeks have passed while you are watching this video, and hope you have enjoyed our last few videos. It took like 6 to 7 weeks to edit all those videos, and it was in a queue, so hopefully you love this video. So we're on runway now. I just saw one Indigo just landed, and look at the Kolkata airport. It's a bit foggy because it's winter time, but look at so many aircrafts are standing here. I always love this roaring sound when the aircraft actually starts running and flying off. That was a weird sound. So you can see this is very foggy at the moment. We are above Kolkata and we just left Subhash Chandra International Airport, and this is the view of Kolkata. So this is our location at the moment, and next destination on our path will be Bhubaneswar, that is in Indian state Odisha. It is very cloudy at the moment over Kolkata surrounding areas. and also over Odisha where we are flying through. And so we are flying through thick cloud and it's becoming very bumpy at the moment.
Fasten your seatbelt.
So as you can see, it's very bumpy. It's continuously asking for fasten your seatbelt.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Now we are above the clouds, so we can see the horizon or the cloudy horizon, and I can see the wing of the aircraft. I've been watching the air show, so I didn't actually pay any attention to the infotainment system, and obviously there are some movies I hope, and let's check what's in the infotainment system. We just opened up Arunima's screen and this is the movie section, and there is two options. One is 60-minute test video and the other is Big Buck Bunny. So in the movie section there is absolutely nothing on this flight. I can imagine that this is the Air India Express service. Maybe they don't have budget for movies. In between two seats we have got a number of plug points. They're really functional and pretty big, and it has got USB port as well. So I'm going to charge my devices while I'm vlogging as well. So we are going to get our lunch, and so I need to open the tray and get ready for the lunch. So this is the tray and it can slide. So this is pretty good actually. This tray can slide. Thank you. We have just given our lunch, which is Hyderabadi Mutton Biryani, and so there is I think it's apple juice and some cutlery, and we had Hyderabadi Mutton Biryani on our menu included in the ticket, and so that's something we will be enjoying hopefully. They have given some drink, apple juice as well, some cutleries, because we are flying on 25th of December, Christmas Day, so they have given very nice Merry Christmas chocolate cake as well. So now at the moment we're in the process of opening the biryani pack, and it smells good. I can see some very nice colored biryani, smells really good, and few cashews as well. The mutton biryani is that side, and we have got additional some biryani gravy, so we need to mix that. I think the mutton pieces are within the biryani, but in general it looks really nice. It's a good portion considering it's just 2.5 hours flight, and complemented with a very nice Christmas cake on a Christmas Day flight. Fantastic. Arunima, try the biryani and let me know how is it. Biryani looks nice, smells really delicious. I can't wait to eat this. It's a mutton biryani, and I think it has got some pieces of mutton inside. I'll show you later. And then we have got this fantastic Christmas cake, chocolate cake with a little bit of icing, a star on a Christmas day. Now I've got a very nice angle so I can eat and talk, and while I can also show you that I've got two windows and it's a bright day and it's very smooth at the moment, so there is no turbulence, and we're going through like 34,000 feet. The biryani portion is quite good, and I've just put the gravy into the biryani and I nearly have 7 or 8 pieces, so this is quite good. Only thing I would say, as you can see, they haven't given any tray. Curry eating without tray is a bit challenging because I'm putting this thing on this tray directly, and I'm getting some curry stuck to this actual tray. There's nothing I can do because they haven't given any additional tray. A very nice chocolate cake, not very sweet, proper chocolate cake with dark chocolate. We are at the moment going over Bhubaneswar. We passed Bhubaneswar and Puri. That's a very famous seaside resort in Odisha, very famous place for visiting for religious reason and also for tourism. And so then we'll be turning right towards the western shoreline of India before landing in Kochi. So our flight has been very smooth so far. We had very tiny bumpy ride as soon as we started from Kolkata. But as soon as we came above the clouds, we don't have any other issues, and it's been a very smooth flight. We are nearing to Chennai at the moment, so I would say like 2/3 journey completed, and our lunch was really good. We had mutton biryani, Hyderabadi mutton biryani, although it tasted like Kolkata biryani pretty much without the potato, and also we had quite a number of small pieces of mutton, very soft succulent mutton, and that was really delicious. And our seats are very, very comfortable. I mean, so we had a fantastic flight so far. The service has been very good, and hope you guys are watching and enjoying this vlog, this in-flight vlog on Air India business class. So please stay tuned and continue watching as we land in Kochi. Now we are turning right towards Kochi. Hello guys, we have been flying to Kochi, and if you have watched this vlog until this point, thank you very much. I really appreciate your interest in flying business class with us. And so just to show you that all the way through from Kolkata to Kochi, and we are approaching Chennai, we are flying over Bay of Bengal almost all the time. So the whole journey, almost 2/3 journey we have completed, we are flying over the ocean, and now we are turning right to Kochi. Just to give you some planning information for our trip this time, we are going to Kochi, and we'll be landing very soon. And afterwards, we are spending like 7 nights in Kerala. Although you will be watching this video much later, like in February 2025, we are traveling on Christmas Day, and so 26th of December, we have booked a backwater day cruise on a houseboat from Alleppey. So that will be a fantastic experience. We heard so many things about Kerala backwater and houseboats. We're not staying on board overnight, but we are joining around 11, and then we'll be sailing for the day and we'll have lunch. So that will be a separate video coming next in this Kerala series. On 27th morning from Alleppey, we'll be traveling to Kathakali, and on our way we have planned to visit some spice plantation, and in the evening while we'll be arriving in Kathakali, we have planned to watch a martial art show and also extraordinary Indian culture experience through Kathakali dance. These are the two experiences that we're going to cover on 27th. 28th, we are doing a Periyar forest safari and also sightseeing in Kathakali. So hopefully that will be like a jeep safari, and I don't know whether we can see any animal. Probably not, but it will be like a nice forest safari and agricultural safari as well. On 28th from Kathakali, we'll be traveling to Munnar, so where we'll be staying next 3 nights. So in Munnar, we have booked our hotel for 3 nights within Tea Garden. Hopefully that will be really nice, and this time of the year it will be cooler, so we are hoping to have some cooler weather. We have many plans, so I'll cover that in separate videos, probably 1 or 2 videos on Munnar. And then from Munnar, we'll be traveling on 31st of December to Kochi for our last couple of nights. Although I was checking on the internet, in Kochi in Kerala next 7 days it's like 30 degrees, so it's December, end of December, but no respite. It's hot and humid. And especially on 31st of December, we have booked our hotel in Napier Heritage near Vasco da Gama Square, where the Kochi Carnival will happen. We have been told that there will be like million people gathering, so we'll be joining the crowd. And so I'm sure if we could post it by now, you have watched it, because it's February now. It's almost 6 weeks after we came back from India. Then on 2nd of January, we'll be flying back from Kochi to Bangalore, and from Bangalore we'll be catching our direct flight to Sydney. I think that's QF 68. I hope you enjoyed our in-flight vlog on board Air India Express business class from Kolkata to Kochi. Look at the rice paddies of Kerala. A wonderful sight. I love these patterns. Kerala is one of the biggest producer for rice in India. A few months ago, we had a massive flooding situation in Kerala, and that was a very devastating condition. I hope it recovered fair bit since then. Look at this river system. It is so massive, and it's just wonderful. All these villages on those connecting islands. I think this is the backwater. This is the backwater that we can see now. This is the backwater that Kerala is famous for. Look at the spectacular Keralian backwater. This is just extraordinary tour that we're having. I don't think we can actually get better view than this of Keralian backwater. And we're going to be cruising on backwater tomorrow on a houseboat. How wonderful that would be. Look at the dense forest. I mean, almost it's like a forest of coconut trees. There are hardly any houses, small houses, and then massive coconut tree plantation. And I'm fascinated with the backwater. This is just fantastic. And you see, there's a massive bridge, beautiful bridge, and this backwater is just world famous. And this is an extraordinary water system that people have been using in Kerala for transporting rice and spice productions through this backwater to the Kochi port. Wow, look at this Keralian countryside. So green, so green. And so I hope to see you soon. Please stay tuned for more videos from Kerala.